Alright, so this is going to be a comparison video of the S25 Ultra black TORRAS stand case as well as the clear TORRAS stand case. Alright, so I really like this case design, especially because of this stand. Alright, I don't have a magnetic phone mount yet to test it, but I'm sure it'll do fine. But anyways, this is what the black one looks like, so I'm going to now show you what the clear one looks like. Okay, so the clear one comes in this case. And this is what it looks like. On the website, they didn't have this, on Amazon, they didn't have this available. But when I bought this case, the company reached out to me and they were asking me what I thought about the case. I made a video and I showed them and I kind of told them what I thought. I usually use the Spigen, Spigen Tough Armor cases, but the stand is a bit more like wobbly. This one, the stand is a lot more adjustable. So if you look at this, how the stand works, it can be left in like all different positions here. So you can actually use your phone in landscape mode like this. You can use it upside down in landscape mode, although most apps won't flip your apps upside down this way. So I don't know when that mode would be useful, but I wish they kind of made the stand so it would work the opposite direction, so that way I guess they can't, because then they'd have to put the stand here, right? But anyways, with this stand, because it's so adjustable, you can see how we have the viewing angle like this, and if you want it more vertical, you can adjust the stand by pulling it in, but don't pull it too far, otherwise the stand will just fall down. All right. If you go this way, then you can put the stand like that, and it's a lot more like you can put it even flatter. But again, if you put it too far, then it like tips over too easily. So keep that in mind. But you can see how flat I put it right now, and it's so flat that actually the light above me is just reflecting into my eyes right now. So that would be way too flat. I mean, you might as well at that point put it like this. But anyways, this case is really nice because of that. It has a very nice like raised lip to protect the cameras. The Spigen one had like a thing in between, but this is about a comparison between these two cases, just mainly to show the color, and also I guess the feel. Like this has a nice, I don't know how you would describe the texture. It's kind of rubbery, but it feels very nice. The one thing is it's kind of slippy. So this one, because it's completely smooth, depending on your fingers, it kind of grips a bit better. But this case looks pretty cool. It might go better with the other colored phones, but with this dark phone, this one I think will look better. But anyways, let's go ahead and pull the case out, okay? And then I will show you the other, with the other case. Okay, here you can see actually how the lip kind of hits the table, and also there's a lip around the whole entire screen. But yeah, all right, so here's the clear one. The clear one, they put a film on top, so they put this plastic film, and that's to protect this probably from scratches. The feel is definitely very different. This is more like a glossy vinyl slippery texture. Okay, so you don't have that rubbery matte feel of the other one, of this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the phone in. They put a little thing of tape here so it doesn't like press against your phone, and then they have that with the magnets as well. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pop my phone into this. I think the buttons are also different. Let's see, because on this one I can pop these buttons out. So if you look at the back here, I actually popped this one out and I sanded both sides to make the power button a little bit shorter. And then also the texture is more flat, so it's easier to feel. But before, with the old design, like the buttons stick out quite a lot, and then my finger accidentally presses it sometimes. But if you want to take it out, you basically pull this lip away, and then you can push the button through here. So here you can see. All right, and again, this button I kind of modified, so the thing is super thin here. All right, anyways, I'm gonna put this button back. I'm gonna see if I can do that with the clear one. My guess is probably not, because the material's different, so I'm assuming it's not a removable button. Yeah, this button I'm pretty sure is not removable. Also, the design of this, if you look at this, how it has this texture inside, I feel this protects the phone way better than this design, which is just, it's not completely smooth. I don't know if you can see those little super tiny micro dots there. I mean, I'm recording in 8K, but YouTube's going to upload it in 4K. But it does have like little micro tiny dots there, and I'm assuming that helps with the impact, because when it hits, those little dots give like some compression. All right. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and put the case on. All right. So it just slides on like that. The fit of this case is very nice, because I have this bubbly thing on. Obviously, it doesn't look as pretty, but there you go, actually. This case looks pretty nice as well. The only thing is you want to make sure to get out the fingerprints. You see all those fingerprints I left inside? You want to clean that out before you put the case in. Otherwise, you're going to have permanent fingerprints under there. It's super clear. The only thing is you have this ring here. But the nice thing with this clear design is you can put little stickers on your phone, and then when you put this on, it will show through. So you have this little circle. You can put a nice little sticker where it's in this circle, and it'll kind of like make your sticker stand out. As for the stand, it's pretty much the same thing. You can see how the design looks. Okay, this is a more slippery case than this. This is like a grippy rubberized texture. So yeah, in terms of like this, I don't know if they can make different colors of this to make it nicer. They do have a dark blue, but obviously also the dyes and colors that they put into the materials affect the material, like strength, the texture, the like how flexible it is and stuff. So sometimes you can't just get whatever color you want because of that. Like they'd end up having to put some kind of I don't know, sticker over it to make it the color you want. But here you can see what the sides look like. Okay. All right, that's what it looks like. So you have the same kind of cutout here, you have the same raised lip here, but the material is like more stiff feeling. This one's a bit rubbery, more rubbery. This one's a bit harder. So yeah, impact wise, it'll probably do a little bit worse than this one, but it does look really nice, and you can put decorations underneath. You can see exactly what your phone looks like. It's like a very nice clear color, so it doesn't block the nice beautiful finish of your phone if you want to see like the original colors. It does add this thing to it, but yeah, other than that, I think it's a pretty nice design, pretty nice looking case. It's designed to fit really well. It's a very snug fit. So yeah, not really much else to say about it. Definitely, if you don't care about seeing the actual color of your phone, I prefer this case. Oh, I forgot to check the buttons to see how they feel, because the buttons on this one are again built into this case. So let me test that, since that's something different between the cases. Okay, make sure you push it on all the way on all the sides. And okay, honestly, the buttons here, I prefer this. It's not as like easy to press. I mean, if you wanted the buttons to be really easy to press, then you'll like this design. But I like how this has a little bit more resistance to it and makes it harder to accidentally press. Okay, the only thing is I don't think I can mod this button. Actually, it is a removable, so I probably could. But if I mod it, if I scratch this up, it's gonna turn like probably a whitish milky white color. So I don't know if trying to mod the case the same way will work. But I don't know, the buttons feel to me nicer on that one. Somehow, I don't know. Yeah. So this one, it does feel like I can pop the buttons out, which, let's see, can I? Oh yeah, I can. So you can pop the buttons out of this one, the same thing. So if you want, I don't know how, but these buttons feel different. I think it has to do with this material being a bit more stiff, that makes it feel like that. Okay. So yeah, interesting. I thought it's just they made this as part of the mold so that this was part of the material, because this feels so glossy. The buttons feel almost exactly the same. But yeah, you can punch the buttons out here if you wanted to take them out and modify it, or hopefully you don't like lose these buttons, but yeah, they are removable. You can see how they have the hole there. And I guess because this design or the material is harder, they decided to change it with these little dimples instead of the little cutouts like it did here. Or also because if they did those little cutouts, you would see all those little ovals going, or those circles going down the case. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty nice cases. I really like the stand. I wouldn't say this is like the ultimate protective case, but it's a pretty decent protective case. Also, because they made the screen completely flat, I've seen people do drop tests with the S25 Ultra without a case on, and it held up pretty well. So I think any kind of like case, as long as it stays wrapped around your phone well and doesn't just fly off, will protect it well, because it'll take the sudden like impact and it won't get the scratch marks from the whatever surface you're dropping it on. I think they said the material's like titanium, so it should hold up pretty well. But yeah, that's what I think about these two cases. Honestly, for my preference, I mean, I prefer the black one, but I do see the appeal of the white one or the clear one. You can put a lot of decorations and stuff back here, whatever you want that will fit. So if you want to put a nice background here, you can put whatever you want. One thing you could also do is you can probably like take a picture of this, get the exact like measurement dimensions here, and then just use a thing to cut it out, put a printout, whatever you want on that pattern, and then just cut it all out, and then you can put whatever design you want on here. So that's a cool thing that you can do with this case. So yeah, pretty cool. And that's it. I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully this helped you decide what color case you want. All right, bye.